Hi there, I'm back again on the theme of our Indian spices. So earlier on I did a curry blend which we made, and I've got it in a container ready, good to go. That is a lot of hard spices which we toasted off in a pan, and then we ground them down and added a couple of powdered spices to that as well. The next one we're going to do is a powdered, it's called a mixed powder. And generally, in most kind of curries, there's a certain blend of spices that gets added one by one together. What this does is actually pre-blends a lot of the spices, so you're not adding them one by one to certain curry dishes. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix together about a third of what a batch of this is. So we've got a small quantity ready, and it's fairly easy to do. They're all powders which are fairly easy to get hold of. So like I said earlier on, if you can use whole spices, use whole spices and grind them yourself. That's always the best option. But if you're going to buy spices, I always find buying like bigger amounts is, because I do use them quite a lot, it's more economical than buying the little jars, which cost you a fortune. I mean, it's probably about twice the price of a little jar, and you get a whole tub full of the stuff. So let's go get on with it. Without further ado, let's go for this. Make it a short one, yeah? These things short, yeah. I've heard that one before. I know, yeah. Right, first of all, we've got tablespoon coriander, ground coriander, 1 tablespoon, you know, a heap tablespoon. They're all going to be about the same. So it doesn't matter really what the measure is, as long as we get them equal, yeah? So we've got ground cumin, tablespoon, about the same, get it whacked in there. We've got sweet paprika. Actually, this is a deal on this. I bought a Hungarian paprika for some of my dishes. I looked, there was none of my standard stuff there, so I'm using my expensive, but you know, you're worth it. Yes, you're worth it, yeah. So a tablespoon, well, yeah, tablespoon of my good paprika in there, and a tablespoon of turmeric. Again, the paprika is sweet paprika. It's not the smoked, it's not the hot, it's sweet paprika. And we've got a tablespoon of turmeric. So that, the old yellow stuff, looks like, get that on your fingers, you look like you're on 40-a-day fags. That's that one. And then what we made earlier on, curry powder, we're going to put 4 teaspoons, or a tablespoon and a third. Just do 4 teaspoons. Again, nice rounded ones. 1, 2, 3, 4 teaspoons of our curry powder that we made earlier. And the last one, garam masala. This is also a spice blend, but used all the time in Indian cooking. We're just going to put 1 teaspoon of that in there. So there we go. That is our mixed powders, and that's, I think, in the recipe I did for jalfrezi. I think this was one of the things that asked for a mixed powder. Got a couple of lumps in there. I'm just going to break them down. That's not my paprika, because it's a day one. I haven't used it. See, it just goes to show you, don't buy something and just have it sitting there. If you're going to buy it, get it used. That's what it's there for, isn't it? So there we go. That's broken down. So there's our mixed powder. So I've got my curry powder good to go. We did our curry bases the other day, and our mixed powder is going to go into a little container, if I can get it in there and not all over the top. Typical, in it. Top's clean. It's all right. I cleaned it. And that's going to go and sit in the cupboard, ready for a tablespoon here and there for when I do the Indian, which I'm going to do some of. So there we go. We've got our 2 powders, all done, all dusted, spices away, and then I'll sort my tea out now. So I just thought I'd get the powders out of the way today, and that's the blends done for now. There's other stuff there, but let's take it a step at a time, see how you get on, and a bit of feedback would be good, just to say don't bother or whatever, just, you know, or you're interested. Well, probably don't say you don't bother, but say, you know, give me a gauge, people that are interested in this, and I'll keep going with it, because I know some people have asked. But like I say, you get so far down the road and you, I didn't really want that much. So that's why I didn't want it. But, you know, it's always there for future. I'll keep it on there. And if people want to have a go, it's there. You can just refer to that. I was going to refer to the quick video, but I'll put the, because I'm kind of getting the grips with thing now. I need to put the recipe on there as well, just for people that maybe don't catch everything I say or whatever. You know, I am from up north, so yeah, you know what we're like. Man, I do say to people, I take exception to say I'm a Geordie. I'm not a Geordie. Geordies are from Newcastle. How do you tell the difference? Well, if you can understand what I'm saying, I'm not Geordie. There we go. That's us Teessiders. Not often known as smoggies. Not so much now. I worked in the chemical industry. That's the one I worked in for 32 years. That's been flattened now, and it's is no more. I retired a couple of, about three and a half years ago now. So yeah, that's finished, gone. So there's less smog up here than there was. So we're smogless smoggies now. So that's the way it is. Right, that's it. We're done for now. So we'll see you on the next recipe. Yeah, it looks like I've been on me 40 fags, doesn't it, with me turmeric. Right, catch you soon.